Today is Friday, the weekend, and things are not looking good for Bitcoin. We are just right at 101k, and the question is, are we losing this critical support level? So that's what we are going to be looking at in this video across Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So if you are just joining this channel for the first time, to make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and also turn on the notification icon so that you'll be the first to get notified anytime I upload another crypto update. So let's get on to the charts. Now we just printed today's candle open. As you can see that we are at $101,000. Now it seems as if price is looking forward to break this trend to the downside, and we don't want price to lose this level, because if we decide to lose this level, we could easily go over to 92k, and that will be very brutal for altcoin. As you can see that altcoin market is already at their lowest low. Any further dip we have in Bitcoin is going to make altcoins to bleed out. So I really hope that during this weekend stroke next week, we just slowly reclaim this level, then we could finally see a break up to the upside. So I think what I think for price now is that we could move higher, because there is a resistance sitting at $109,000. Then we could just have a little bit of a range in between this level before we finally see a break towards the upside. And why do I say that? If you take a look at the resistance, because most times when price wants to make a reversal, it usually prints a bullish divergence. And how does price print a bullish divergence? When the RSI creates a higher low, then price creates a lower low or an equal low. We could easily see price move to the upside while we have a shift on the RSI towards the upside, and if price gets lower, we could easily print an higher low. Then it will be confirmed that we will be having a bullish divergence. So that is what I'm expecting for price at the moment, because as you can see that we are already holding this little bit of downward trend. As you can see that we have a couple of touches on this trend on the daily time frame, and we are looking forward to break this trend. So we might see a little bit of choppiness. We should not expect a little bit of choppiness if price does not break below the support trend line over here. So on the meantime, let's also take a look at, go down to the 4-hour time frame, and also take a look at the 4-hour time frame. As you can see on the 4-hour, it's like we're showing operating a double bottom scenario. This is the first bottom, and this is also the second bottom, but that doesn't mean price will not drop lower. We could drop lower to bounce, but we should not lose this level, because if we lose this level, we are heading over to $92,000. We could just hover around this level, creating a sideways movement before we have a break towards the upside. But although I'm still in my 1-hour short position, because the price has not yet hit my TP. The price has not yet hit my TP. So let me quickly show you guys the trade. Now this is the trade. This is the trade. So let's just wait for the price to load up. Now this is the trade. We went as low as $100,000, and right now it's like we are reversing to the upside. But I have already told my community to move their stop loss to break even. So let me show you guys. Look at what I said. I said this trade is going smoothly in our direction. We now want to move your stop loss to break even, so that it will be a risk-free trade. So I already moved my stop loss to break even, and even if we get stopped at, so lose nothing, but I think that price will still move on further to the downside before eventually we having a reversal. So that is it for BTC. So let's move on to Ethereum at the moment. Now Ethereum is still behaving like BTC. We just lost this support flag, and what we are looking forward to see on Ethereum is for us to push to the upside and reclaim this level. It's very important for Ethereum, because it will mark us a bullish momentum for price to push towards on the upside. Then I take this bull flag pattern will still play out because we just slightly broke below, and I think this bullfrog pattern will eventually play out. And where it plays out, my target for Ethereum is around $7,000. So I think eventually this price will play out because we could slightly go lower on Ethereum to test this level pretty much well, and this would create a double bottom scenario for us to break towards the upside. So that is what I'm thinking. If we do not have a little bit of push in reclaiming this level as support, we could easily go down for a better support level. So I'll be looking forward to open some long positions for Ethereum at 3,085 for me to have my potential profits in case the market recovers. So let's also go down to Solana because I see this is a very quick one for Sol because price has not giving us much data yet. Solana is looking pretty much okay. We just tapped on this support, holding this support very well. As you can see that there is a resistance trend line at this level, which we had two couple of touches on the trend line, and there is a likely scenario that we are going to range between this level before we have a break toward the upside. Then I think that will be a huge move because if we eventually see a range, this will be a very good time to accumulate some SOL for a potential break out. So we don't want to see SOL lose this level because if we see a break below this level, they could head over to 137, so which is the lowest level around here. Because if we also lose the 137, then the other support level we have is at $110,000. So I think price will likely hold this level, so we might also likely consolidate in between this level before we have break to the upside. So that is my prediction for the weekend. Now we might see a little bit of downside during the weekend because statistically speaking, the crypto market usually dumps on the weekend so that by Monday market opens, we could actually see a pump. But if we rather see a pump during the weekend, so we could likely see a scenario where price reverses to the downside when Monday market opens. But overall, I think we are definitely holding the support level but for the meantime, we should be expecting our Bitcoin to range in between $109,000 and $101,000 before any continuation. And I think towards to the end of November / December, we could actually see a breakout for Bitcoin. But for the meantime, I'll be looking forward to go over to the lower time ranges to catch some lower time frame trade setups. So I will be posting my trade setups on my free Telegram channel. So link to join my free Telegram channel is in the description of this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe.